Okay, that's enough. Hey, happy Sunday, happy rainy Sunday morning on the Northeast. The Bachelorette. Thank you. Finally watching episode 1. I forgot to record it, and it was on demand, and I was trying to fast forward and I couldn't fast forward. Then I'm watching it this morning on demand, and there were no commercials, so I could have done this. So I apologize. I am being late, but I'm going to make it up to you. I'm doing episode 1 this morning, and hopefully wake up early tomorrow, November 1st, NaNoWriMo, and do episode 2, and then we're going to catch all up to the Bachelorette. I have not watched anything. I have not listened to any YouTubers. I have not been in the groups. I have not read anything because I want it to be authentic. It's the word she uses a lot. Michelle Young, she uses that a lot. So I haven't watched anything because I wanted to have the experience with you guys and go through the process with you guys, but I'm going to catch up. Okay, I am wearing my PJs, living the dream, because listen, she is living the dream. 30 men, almost 30 men available to her to date. Shout out to Nicole, my sister girl. She said, Janice, this will be an excellent show for you to review, to teach us how to date multiple guys at once. And this is what Michelle is doing, ladies. Is what you're supposed to be doing. That's what dating is. Dating is about gathering data. Of course, you might not have 30 guys available to you at one time, but at least 3. You need to be juggling 3 guys at one time, because it's not about staying with them or making them it. It's trying to gather data to see if they are what you want. In my book, 23 Types of Guys, I talk about a number of different guys. I also talk about what my dating list looked like. So once I met a guy that didn't line up to what I wanted, I would drop and get me a next one, okay? And sure, sometimes we have dry season. I had a lot of dry spells. But you know what? Every time you go out with a guy, you talk with a guy, guess what you're doing? You are practicing. And the more you date, the better you get. And in no time, girl, I was like, what'd you say? The moment he says, I say, Dusty. So I am excited for the Bachelorette. I'm hoping to stick it through, though. You know, her voice is a little annoying. I was like, wait, what? What'd you say? But then I thought, I'm in the Northeast, and I think Minnesota is that the Midwest, and they talk a little bit differently, like they chew their ending words. And I'm like, what did you say? She's like, my name is Deshae Young. I'm 28. And I'm like, what? And I think that's what it is. Because you know how we in the Northeast, New York, New Jersey are, okay? And I'm sure we have a whole accent that people in the Midwest is like, what y'all say? And down south, when I go to Texas, they immediately, they know, are you a Yankee? You know, they call New Yorkers Yankee. So I'm enjoying it. She's absolutely beautiful. She's actually, and she looks just like her mom. She looks like her mom. And my top 5 guys, wait a minute. My top 5 guys were, okay, where are my guys? Okay, Joe is number 2 for me. Nate is number 1. Oh my God, Nate is so sexy. Rodney was number 3 for me. And Superman number 1 and Superman number 2. Those are the only guys I'm going to keep up here because those are my top guys. So I think that's it, right? And I am so glad at the end my top guys made it. Yes. Clayton was Superman number 1 for me. And Chris S was Superman number 2. And so those are my top guys. Okay. My number 5 guy was Rodney. Rodney, my number 5. I really like Rodney. He reminds me of Mr. Kryptonite. My number 4 for me was Superman number 2. That is Chris S. Number 3 for me was Superman number 1. That is Clayton. I really like Clayton. If I was young and single and he liked black girls and I like white guys, I would definitely date Clayton, you know, considering the faith is right. Joe, oh my God, Joe. I have him as number two, but I totally changed my mind after seeing it, and Nate is my number one. Oh my God, Nate is just absolutely, he's a god. Okay, he is so. Oh my God, when I saw Nate, I was like, oh my God, Nate, I love you, my baby's daddy. Be sure to subscribe, thumbs up. Thank you so much for your love and your support. And let's see how I do with the Bachelorette. You know, none of my cousin, my sister YouTubers are recording it to my knowledge. So I'm all out here by myself. So I need your support. Thank you for your love with my support with my books. This is Moments of Gratitude. It's a Thanksgiving series. I will be also doing my NaNoWriMo announcement later today. My t-shirts on Etsy. My newest dating book is 10 Years a Girlfriend. My newest journal, also available on Amazon. Be sure to show me love and support. I love you. Thank you for your love and support. Oh, and I'm wearing my pink scarf to remind us, ladies, October is breast cancer awareness month. But of course, we know that there's all types of cancer. So we want to encourage each other to go get our mammograms. Know what's in your family. If cancer's in your family, you need to talk to your doctor. Heart disease. I had a young man at my job died. He had a heart attack, and then we find out they have heart issues, and his father died of a heart. And you know, and I'm like, we just need to go to the doctor, do that physical every year, do that blood work. Your blood work it's amazing what the blood work can tell you, how your kidneys are functioning, how your heart is functioning, just by doing a blood work. So at least do that physical every year so that you know you can keep up on what's going on in your body. We're trying to stay here as long as we can. I love you. Okay, let's get to it. I have a lot of notes, but I wanted to do the notes so I can get through and get to really know the people. I love all the guys that showed up. I absolutely, okay, come on. I typed it on my computer in Google Docs, but of course it shows up on your phone. Bam! Writers know that already. Okay, the Bachelorette. She's 28 from Minnesota, Midwest, and of course they eat their ending words. Okay, I don't know, is it me or did you guys pick up on that? But you know, I am a writer. I'm a word person, so I hear differently. And so I was like, "What you say, girl? You what? You doing what?" But okay, like I said, she looks like her mom. She's looking for someone who will take her breath away, change the world with her. She's looking for her soulmate. I'll put her up here so y'all can see who she is. She's absolutely beautiful. She's stunning. She's looking for her soulmate and someone who's genuine, completely authentic. And I just absolutely love her. Her parents been married for 33 years. So the first one that shows up, okay, so then they show some clips of the guys. They're getting ready to come to, where did they film? In California. And so the first guy they showed was my guy, my number 4 guy, that was Chris S. He is Superman number 2 from New Orleans. He's a California Cajun man. I love the accent. Oh my God. He was like, I'm California Asian man. I was like, oh my God, I love the accent. Okay. And he gets his eyebrows arched. Okay. They have a lot in common, both they both played point guard in school, family oriented, and he's a mama's man. The second guy we met in getting to know the guys was Joe, 28 years old from Minnesota, real estate developer, building a foundation for his next step in life. And he's looking for a queen to build with. They have a lot in common, both from Minnesota, graduated the same year, both biracial, both play basketball. She seems genuine. Her smile is top notch. I absolutely love that they showed my guys first. Then the next guy we met was my number 3 guy, which was Clayton. Oh my God, I'm so happy. My guys are at the top. Clayton grew up in Missouri, slower. He loves the slower pace, appreciates that. Family is raw. He has 2 younger brothers, might as well be. Mini fraternity. He played college football. Her being an athlete says a lot about her. She's a teacher, and his mom is a teacher. And then he had his mom to say something at the end. I thought that was so cute. That would be something I would be doing for Michael. The next guy we meet is Brandon, Brandon Jones from Portland. Brandon is a little young, I think. He's a fun guy and he's ready to start family. Growing up, he had to raise his brother. Always had to be a grown up. He's a baby. He needs to go home, child. He's too young. Okay, I don't have him up here. Should I be nice and show you who these people are? Okay, let me be nice and show you who they are. So my thing with the younger guys, I just don't like them putting the younger guys up here. I think the guys should be in her age range, which fine, okay. I guess what was he, 25, 23 or something? And I'm like, but why are you up here, Brandon? You're such a baby. And something he says, he's always had to be a grown up. So in other words, he hasn't really got a chance to really enjoy his life. And a lot of families are like that with the older guys, with the older kids, myself included. And I just think it's best for people to to grow up. Okay. And so, of course, my next guy, the next person we met was Nate. Nate, I love Nate. I was like, oh my God, look at Nate. I absolutely love him. I'm going to get his name, his name his mama gave him right before the season over. And I absolutely love him. Okay, so wait a minute. Let me back up a little. So Michelle looks absolutely beautiful. Everyone is off to meet her. So the first guy that comes out of the truck is Nate. And oh my God, Nate looks just marvelous. He's just so sexy, looks so tall and so handsome. And that suit he had on was adorable. Nate is my type of guy. Okay, Nate kind of remind me of my husband and Mr. Kryptonite. And that's probably why I love him. Okay. And I absolutely adore him. And I can see them going far. His friends call him Nate. He wants to see if they both have what they are looking for. And he's better Nate than never. I love it. I love it. Look at Nate. Look at Nate. I absolutely adore him. I think he is adorable. And I want to see them go far. I don't know if I know enough about him yet to say I want him to be the one. He does have issues opening up. And I just don't like men who have issues opening up. I just think that's probably something you need to work on and see a counselor about it. And but we'll see. But I absolutely love Nate. He is my number one pick for her. So I am hoping that they will go for the next guy is Romeo. I was surprised how much I liked Romeo. I was like, oh my God, he came out speaking Spanish. And I was really surprised. I did not think his pictures, let me just say this. His pictures does not give him justice. And I think that's probably what it was. He spoke French to her and he's absolutely romantic. He's 32, he's Romeo, and he hopes she's his Juliet. His voice, he says he loves story more than tragedy. Excuse me, I forgot where he's from. His accent kind of threw me off. He has a very nice voice, but it came out a little feminine, but not feminine, but it could be from where he's from. So I need to figure out, what was his name again? Romeo. I have all my guys here. Romeo. Where's Romeo from? Because I was like, I had to rewind about 3 times and then I listened. And I said, no, I just think it's probably an accent. It was very, very draggy like. And I was like, So I listened again and I re-listened and I re-listened again. And I was like, okay, I really like the accent. And I said Romeo is from New York City. I wonder where in New York City. He didn't sound like a New Yorker to me. I have to listen. I have to pay attention to him more as the season go along. But he looked better on camera. I didn't like the picture. His pictures did not give him justice, but he looks absolutely adorable on camera. And maybe if I had saw that picture, I probably would have put him in my in my top five. A lot of you ladies are saying Romeo is definitely in your top five. I just did not think the picture did him any justice, and so that's why he didn't make it for me. Jack looks like he's ready to get married. He showed up in a white top tux. I absolutely loved it. He looked as if he was about to walk down the aisle, and so I thought he looked very, very handsome. He's in the military. He does look like a military guy. Jack Russell, he says his name is Jack Russell, like the dog. He's royal and faithful, and he's ready to play tug and war with her heart. Oh my God. I thought that was so cute. And then my number 3 guy was Clayton. Was Clayton my number 3? Yes, honey. Clayton is Superman number 1 for me. I absolutely love Superman number 1. Okay, I really like him. I hope he goes far with her. He hears she's a teacher and he used to be a stranger. He comes out. He said, I hear she's a teacher and he used to be a student, and from time to time he might get out of line, and he brought her a teacher stick and he turned around so she could spank him. I thought that was so cute. I was like, oh my God, that was so cute. I loved it. Did you guys love it? When she turned around and she let him spank her, I was like, oh my God, how adorable. So that was Clayton. His mom is also a teacher, so I gather he feel connected to her. Jamie, oh my God, I do not like this guy. He looks so old. Am I the only one that do not like Jamie? Please tell me there's somebody else that don't like him. And it seemed like she really likes him, and I'm like, okay, what am I missing? Because I'm like, ew, 32, he looked like 62. I just did not like him. Could you please tell me if I'm the only one that didn't like him? I was very surprised that she liked him. I was like, girl, what? But anyways, girl, Jamie's 32. He looks old. He said, I like your dress, yo. It was just fabric till you brought it to life, yo. Oh my God. You know that's why I don't like him. She says Jamie has swag and he caught her eyes. And I'm like, yuck. Yuck. I don't like him. Please tell me, somebody in the comments, tell me, do you like Jamie? He just comes off as a player to me. But anyways, girl, then Chris G comes out with a poem. Chris G actually looks better on camera. Then it was Malik. Malik, I didn't like him. Where's he from? With the 2-color hair, I just cannot. Then there was Alec. I was very surprised because Alec didn't look as handsome as he did here. He looked kind of off to me. Was I the only one that thought that Alec didn't look as handsome as I thought as he did in the pictures? Then came out Will speaks Spanish, and she was touched by that. Will actually looked better on camera than he did in person, and I was very, very surprised. But you know how some people, they are not photogenic, but when you see, I have a friend like that. Oh my God. His pictures, he looks like he looks like what's that thing? What's that movie we watched when we were younger that came from outer space? What? He looks just like, I can't believe I forget that movie. Oh my God. It's like one of those best movies. Those of us that's in our 40s, 30s, and 40s, we know that movie because we all watched it with the little thing that came out of space when we were in high school. And my friend looks just like that. But oh my God, in person, it's like, He's a little short, but in person, I'm like, oh my, he's just not photogenic. And I think Alec is probably one of those guys who is not photogenic. So let me know what you thought. Did you think he looked a little off when he was in when he came out? Pradeep, he's a neuroscientist. I like him because he's smart. You know, I love smart men. It's a thing for me. Okay, I absolutely love smart men, and I thought, you know, I was hoping that she would like him, and I'm not sure she liked him. I don't know if she was trying to be nice, but I like smart men. I have a thing for smart men. And he said his dopamine. Oh my God. When he said my dopamine is on fire, I was like, yes, your dopamine is on fire. You're so smart. He looks very, very good in person. I just don't think it translated in his pictures. And I probably would have um maybe have it. Maybe I need to do a top 10, but no, five. I think five, the number of grace, is a good number. But he looked better in person. Olu, I just did not like the way he looked. I think it's the beard. It's too much beard for me. But I was like, ew. Okay, I almost feel like he says almost feel like NBA draft night and hopes he can be her number one pick. Yeah, goodbye. And so then a school bus pulled up and it was Chris S. And Chris S is my number 4 guy. Where's Chris S? My Superman number 2. I absolutely like him. Superman number 2. He had on shorts and a backpack. I love that. She was trying to run. What, and wasn't me? Was he trying to run her off, or was he trying to act like a student? She like a teacher. He said, "Can I have dessert later?" She said, "Maybe detention." And he said he wanted to stand out, and I thought he stood out. I thought he's absolutely adorable, and I thought he stood out. Did Chris S stood out for you? He's my Superman number 2. The next guy that came out was Garrett. He was forgettable to me. Okay, I was like, who's that? He was forgettable to me. Gary, his family said to break a leg, and he actually broke his foot. I thought that was that was a little funny. Okay, I laughed, but of course, there's nothing funny about him breaking his legs. Okay, then the next guy was Casey, and he said he played handsy with her. I thought it was cute. I think we missed it, but he was cute. Okay, then the next guy was Brandon. Was there 2 Brandon? Let me see. I thought I did Brandon. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there's 2 Brandons? Or did I get his name? This guy name. It's not Brandon. Is it? No, this guy's not Brandon. Let me find him real quick in the picture. What's his name? I have him as Brandon, but I don't think his name is Brandon. Let me find him. Let me find him. Let me find him. Let me find him. What's his name? His name is not Brandon, is it? Because then we have 2 Brandon. I know we have 2 Chris. There's Chris and Christopher. There's Brandon J. Maybe we do, because this guy's Brandon J. And Brandon K. Oh my God, there's 2 Brandons. What's this guy's name? Let me find it. He was one of the last guys to show up. So why do I have him down as Brandon? That's why I print all this stuff out so I could go back to my records. Okay. Okay. I didn't like this guy either, but why don't I have him? He translated very well in picture. Oh, I don't have this guy. What's his name? Let me look through my list again. Why don't I have him? I thought I talked about him before. So there's 2 Brandon. I have him as Brandon, but his name is not Brandon, obviously. I gotta come back to him. I'm looking through my printouts again one more time. One more again. Okay, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Did I miss somebody? Did I miss him? I guess I did. I don't have him. Oh my God. Okay, I'll come back and find out who he is. I just can't believe I didn't print him out. forgot his name. Oh wait, let's see what his name is. Let's see what his name is. Casey. Yeah, I have his name mixed up. Okay, so the next one would be Brandon that brought the jewelry, and I thought that was very, very nice. The other Brandon brought the jewelry, and I thought that was very nice. I was impressed. She didn't look too impressed with him. Okay, moving along, because I have these guys mixed up. Okay, who showed up in their drawers? LT showed up in his drawers. I thought it was cute. I thought it was cute. I really thought it was good. That's Clint Eastwood's grandson, isn't it? Showed up in his drawers, and I thought it was cute. I don't know if she was impressed. Apparently she did. She wasn't impressed. Okay. Chris G comes out quoting poetry, and I thought that was cute. I really think all these I have them up here already. All these things are very cute. I love the guys coming out of their comfort zone. Malik, did I have him up here already? I wasn't moved by Malik. Was I the only one that was not moved by him? Let me know. He was quoting, he was I wasn't moved. I think I lost my spot. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. So someone shows up with the table. Rick, I thought that was so cute. Rick, he did not look very good on the pictures, but I was really moved with the table. I thought that was so cute. I found my spot. I lost my spot, but I found my spot. I thought it was so cute when he showed up with the table with the appetizer. I don't like his picture, but he translated very well in the video, and I was very surprised. And she even said she felt chemistry with him. And I was really, really surprised. Were you guys surprised with him showing up? I was very surprised. I really liked him. And I did not think I was gonna like him as much as I did. And she had to lift it up, and she screamed, Rick, and he said, special tonight from California, perfectly aged, 32 years old, sweet with a little spice, enjoy the appetizer, and when she's ready for her main course, to see him. I thought that was so cute. I think they need to give more than one first impression rose. Well, I guess first impression. I thought that was so cute. Like, I'm always going to remember that. I'm never going to forget it. Let me know what you thought about what Rick did. I thought it was cute. And then someone shows up with an ice cream truck, and she said, did Michelle order double scoop of love? Ryan, he's the man with the plan. Mm-hmm. And then came Rodney with the apple. I love Rodney. I'm gonna remember the apple. Shows up as an apple. He's a Granny Smith. She's the apple of his eyes. Oh, I thought that was so adorable. The first episode is actually one of my favorite episodes because you kind of get to see the guys coming out of their comfort zone. And I absolutely like that. Then the next guy that showed up was Peter. I like Peter. He did not translate very well for me on video. The picture translated better for me. And this is what I was saying about how some guys, their picture translate a little bit better than they do on video. And then some of them translated better, okay, in video. And I was very surprised he did not translate very well on camera. He came out with a pizza pie, and he's Italian, and I thought that was creative. And this guy, I got him, Daniel. Girl, Daniel is a firefighter, and he showed up on a little toy fire truck. And I was like, well, why didn't he try to get the fire truck? The big fire truck, that would have been a better idea for him to have driven the fire truck. Not sure if he was able to get it. He said he heard there was a fire, and oh my God, I was like, oh my God, why didn't he show up with a fire truck? Soon as I said that, girl, here come a big old fire truck, and on the fire truck was PJ. Okay, PJ, let me add PJ. PJ shows up with a real fire truck, and everybody was like, oh my God, who is that? And it was PJ who showed up with a real fire truck. And so she was like, oh my God, Danielle is feeling so bad right now. PJ, for me, I was very surprised. He translated better on camera than the picture. Like this picture, he just looks like a pimp. Okay. But on camera, I was like, okay, Miss PJ, you looking real handsome. He showed up in a fire truck, and everybody was like, oh my God, laughing at Daniel, who showed up on a little toy truck. And I thought that was cute and creative, and I absolutely loved it. Then there was a bed who shows up, and he said, who showed up on the bed? I really don't get in bed. And she said, I really don't get in bed with the first day. I forgot who that is. I didn't write the name down. And then we just saw clips of them, and I thought it was cute. And I just thought that everyone came out of their comfort zone, and everyone did a great job to show the first impression. So then there was somebody playing basketball. That was too quick for me to get the name, so I didn't get the name. And then Jamari came and he tore his sleeves off. I was very surprised. He translated, Jamari's coming right up. He translated very well on camera. I was like, oh my God, really? I was very surprised because, he's like a baby here. And I had him as he is way too young. But I was very surprised that he translated very well on camera. He showed up, he tore his sleeves off. He is way muscular than in the picture. I was very, very surprised. I was like, oh wow, his voice is very deep. And I was really, really surprised. And you know how they say picture tells 1,000 words. Let's just say I was very, very surprised. I was really surprised he translated very well. Then we see Edward brewing a pot. Edward, what in the name was that, Edward? And then it was Leroy. Leroy. I was trying to get Leroy in my number 5. I just could not fit him in there. But Leroy translated very well on camera for me. I was very, very surprised that he translated very well on camera. And then he looks absolutely beautiful. I mean, just chocolate. I'll just dissolve the chocolate you can have with the beautiful teeth. And then there was Martin. I liked what Martin had on. He had on dress pants and a dress shirt, and he did the flips. I just didn't like the 2-colored hair, his blonde hair, and then his blonde hair and then the black beard. I just didn't like it. I just think he shouldn't have done that. And then the last guy to show up was Joe, who is my number 2, but he is quickly going down. It's going to be going down, and I'm going to tell you why he's going to be going down for me. She kept him. I wouldn't have kept him. Okay. And so that's all the guys that show up. And basically, Joe showed up, and he's very good looking, definitely my type. She says he looks familiar. He's from the same place as she is, and he can't wait to get back home with her. She asks, have I slid into your DMs, Michelle? We don't slide in DMs. We let them slide in our DMs. Okay. Excuse me, Michael. Down. Get down. Okay. And she was like, is your name Joe Coleman? She was like, yes, hold on. Okay, so that's Joe, and she slid into the DMs, and I don't like it. And then she ghosted him. He ghosted her. He ghosted her. Okay, so I need to replace him. I'm definitely gonna replace him. Okay, if I find somebody I like enough to replace him. I don't. Once you ghost me, that's it. So then Michelle comes in with the group. Let me put her up here with her pretty self. She comes in with the group. She's happy that they're all there, begin a journey to hopefully find love. And she shared that her parents have been married for 33 years. She raised glasses to being authentic and staying vulnerable. Clayton says she looks elegant and so calm. Jamie was the first to take her aside. I don't like him. Jamari looks totally mature and old on camera. Peter's Italian took her aside to feed her some snacks from Italian snacks. Joe is happy that she recognized him and she comes over to talk to him. She was surprised to see him. She talked to him about why she didn't hear back from him. And at the time, he said he had a lot going on and he had anxiety and he didn't know how to communicate. But she's also understanding. She said he didn't have to be ready for a relationship, but he could have just said he wasn't ready. She seemed teary-eyed, and he claimed he lacks communication skill and he's working on it. Went to therapy and he's there for her. She said being a Black man going to therapy speaks to her and she's there for him. She has a lot to think about. Hell no. Once you ghost me, that's it. Bye. Bye, Joe. Bye, Joe Blow. Bye ya. Bye ya. You don't get a second chance, okay? Spencer sits with her and is rapping. Okay, Rick spends time. Spends time as an appetizer. She feels good. She feels him. She feeds him a strawberry, and he finally comes out from under the table. LOL. Love the blue suit, Rick. I thought it was excellent. Fits you. Compliments your complexion. She wanted to make him smile. He wanted to make her smile and laugh. I don't like his voice. Does anybody else did not like Rick's voice? She says he was charming, charismatic, and she has chemistry with him. Rodney spends time and she asked him about the apple, and she asked, do you remember what you said, what kind of apple? And she was like, I'm a granny apple. And she said, the problem with that is you're a red apple. You could have said anything. And he said, well, you're pretty much knowledgeable on apples. She said, yeah. The big guy dances with him. He sounds like Hulk. Did I put him up here? Did I put the big guy? I put the big guy up here. Oh, Brian. I didn't talk about Brian. Oh, he must be one of the guys they didn't show. This is Brian. He's really, really, I wouldn't be attracted to him either. Okay. I wasn't moved. He looks like Hulk, sounds like Hulk. He comes over, was chit-chatting with him. And let me get back to myself. Romeo is bilingual, biracial. Ryan has a big plan and steals Michelle to the ice cream truck. She says he gets brownie prize. His ice cream is the way to her. She said, ice cream is the way to my heart. He's a culture special Olympics, and she felt connection and sparks from the stars. The girls come in needing to talk to Michelle. Come to find out that they find stuff in Ryan's room that he was researching on her. I told y'all I didn't like him, okay? He has too much hairspray in his hair. There was just something about him when on his pictures like, he's sneaky. She asked if someone she's spoken to, and it's Ice Cream Ryan. She comes down and pull him away. She says she was caught off guard. And about what the girls are saying. They go to his room to see the nose. He shows her the nose. He claims he has no idea what they're talking about. And she was like, what you mean you have no idea? And basically, he had all this plan about her, how to get more screen time, what to say, what not to say. Then he lied and said, "Oh, my friend wife wrote this up." And then he slipped up and said, "Oh, I researched it." Then she was like, "Well, was it you or was your friend's wife?" Michelle comes out to talk with him. She puts him out the room. Well, he walked out the room. Michelle comes to him and she's not okay with starting a relationship with red flags. She chooses to listen to her red flags. Thank you. Because a lot of women do not listen to the red flags. This is why y'all become naked wise, because you don't listen to the red flags. I'm happy she did. She walked him out, kick him to the curb. Goodbye. Okay, she meets with the guys and says she's looking for someone that's authentic. So that is obviously the word for authentic. Superman 2 says he spoke to Ryan and he sounded cocky. Michelle walks him out and she says she's worried that people might not be there for the right reason. She meets with Nate. She pulls chat with Nate, and oh my god, he's talking about he got shells all around. I just hate when men say this. Okay, you're a man, you're not supposed to have no freaking shells. But anyways, Nate, I love him. He talks about his family, how he had the best childhood, but his parents divorced, and then his mom got a second divorce from his stepdad, who was the first for his best friend. Then it was time for the first impression rose. And then they brought the rose down. The ladies brought the rose. Let me say, I don't like the two girls there. I feel like they're taking attention away from her. By the way, I do miss Chris. I think that Chris helped to make the show, and I do miss him. I don't like the girls. She continues to talk to the guys. My God, Nate is my baby's daddy, honey. He got the first impression rose. She pulled him aside. And the first kiss, and he went all in. He went all in, honey. He was sucking her tonsils out, okay? She says Nate struggles with being vulnerable, but a wall came down, and they kissed because I absolutely love the kiss, okay? First rose went to Jamie, the guy I do not like. Leroy gets the second rose. He's growing on me. Martin got the third rose. Really? Spencer got rose number 4. Oh my God, girl. No, Spencer, ill. Rick, number 5, got rose number 5. Yes, they had chemistry. Clayton, yes, yes, yes. He is my Superman number 1. Peter was okay. PJ, really? Malik, why did he get a rose? Romeo is growing on me. Daniel, yuck. Brandon J, LOL, he was so nervous. Will got rose number 13. Chris S got the rose. Yes, he is my Superman number 2. Rodney got rose number 15. He is my number 3. Alec got rose number 16. Pardeep, Christopher G, Casey, Olu, LT. Really? Final rose goes to, she paused, she walked away, she asked for some time. She said because she has lots of questions about Joe. She can see that Joe wants to prove himself. Her heart wants to let him lose, but her mind wants to guard. And that's a red flag. The hardest thing about Joe is why now is it because she is the Bachelorette. And this is why I think you should have let him go. I do not think Joe should get a rose, but of course she comes and she gives him the final rose, the final goodbyes. The other guys had to go, and then she cheers for the beginning of the journey. Previews looks good, fun and drama, and of course, it wouldn't be a good show unless there's drama with the guys. And that's the first episode. I absolutely love all the entrances. They were all great. I was like, oh my God, that is so creative. But my top 5 guys made it. Joe was number 2. I have to replace him. Once you ghost a woman, that's it. Nate is my number 1. Rodney is number 5 for me. Superman number 2 is number 4. Alec Clayton, Superman number 1 is my number 3. And so I am glad that my 5 guys made it with the first rose. We'll see what happened in the second episode. I'll watch episode 2 early tomorrow morning. And of course, NaNoWriMo begins. And I love you. I love you. I have to go. Let me know what you think. Has anyone grown on you that was growing on you before? Because a couple of guys were Leroy, Romeo. I was like, okay, Romeo, I like him. I have to go. I absolutely love and adore you. Let me know what you think. Be sure to show me love. 23,000 guys. This book is good for you to get, especially with the Bachelor, because you have all these guys you're learning about and getting to know them, and you can basically pick them out based on my book. The Naked Wife and Cry Science, Don't Give Boyfriend's Husband Benefits. My t-shirts available on Etsy, Redbubble, and Teespring below. My latest dating book. I love you. I adore you. And of course, the Wisdom Journal. I got to go, girl. I got to go. I love you. I adore you. And I'm going to leave you with my dad, baby daddy. Bye.